I don't hear the trumpet anymore, but it's a little throaty, but full. You know what I'm saying? What's up, underdogs? It's me, your boy Eric, and welcome back to the channel. And finally, we're fixing the damn exhaust. Do you like being lied to? Because I don't. I actually thought that it had MagnaFlow exhaust when I actually did blacked out tailpipe mod back in like last year. I figured that it wasn't a legit MagnaFlow. Yeah, I am so pissed. It was just MagnaFlow tips with a muffler delete. That's it. So it's still stock under there. But now we're gonna fix that by this exhaust. I'm so excited. I wanted fast intentions, but at the same time I was like, I'm a poor boy. I wanted an exhaust that is not too loud, not too crazy loud, but true dual exhaust. So first, let's do a cold start with my current setup. So this is not really the proper way to measure this. So right now on idle, it's around 78 to 80 decibels on a muffler delete. I don't really have any complaints with, you know, drone. I mean, there's a littlest drone. That's okay. I don't expect anything from a muffler delete. When I'm cruising on the highway doing 115 kilometers an hour, it's not really bugging me. So let's see if this new exhaust is going to change that entirely. So let's do an unboxing because I haven't touched this for like weeks. Shout out to Whitehead Performance in Toronto for hooking me up with this HKS. I only waited for 1 month for this full exhaust system. I get it, you know, COVID restrictions and they were on lockdown, and I really appreciate that they delivered 100%. Really great. And I'm happy. I'm really happy. Thank you guys. Don't mind the janky way of lifting your car. I should have invested on 4 jack stands, but I only have 2. Don't do this at home, kids. All right. Oh shit, Sonny. Ugh, looks so good. These are huge. These are huge. Okay, I was a little bit worried that it wasn't legit HKS, but I think it's legit. Oh no, here comes the cavalry. Oh my god. Is that what I think it is? It's RJ and his type R. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's beautiful, man. Remember last year you're like driving an SI? Why is she popping? So good. So good. Before he was driving an SI. That was like last year. Now he's driving a Type R, for fuck's sakes. I haven't really been close to a Type R. Fuck, that's pretty. Nice. Fucking pretty. How are you, man? Good. Eric, nice to meet you. Do you like race for pink slips or? No. I don't have time to go to Calgary. As you can see, I have other plans. Yeah, I thought it was knockoff, but it wasn't. So it's not. Huh? Ang inassemble, di ba? Di ko pa nga natanggal eh. The instruction wasn't really that helpful, well, for a few part of the installation, but I had to figure out how to lay out the beauty. So this is how it goes. Now I figured out how to do this. All I gotta do is throw some PB blaster on those nuts. Well, that's their visit. They're going back to Calgary and bye. This project shouldn't be that difficult, but that nut is not going anywhere. Anyways, everything is undone, all the bolts. It's just that one nut. Like, it could be like any of those nuts, but the universe told me, hey, this nut is your bane. So instead of grinding that one nut, I'm going to take off this brace. I actually don't know what this is called. If you know this, go to the comment section below and tell me. There's a bunch of 12 mil bolts here, so there's 2 in here and then 2 right there, well 3 right there, and in hopes of the entire thing going down so I don't have to remove that and everything's just gonna fall on the ground. Okay. Can we just enjoy this for a moment? This is my current setup. OEM, as you can see, right? Disgusting. And then muffler delete by the previous owner. And look at this beauty. Oh God. I believe this is 2.5-inch piping, right? And we have an H pipe right there instead of the Y pipe, as you can see, true dual, but you can see the differences. Have a lot of resonators here to get that really nice tone. I've seen a bunch of videos online, but I'm really excited for this. These are massive. We have 2 bags of these nuts and bolts and washers, both different sizes, and I might need to research this quickly. And it came with new exhaust gasket, so let me just figure which one goes which and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I figured things out. We will need four bolts, nuts, washers combo, so we got 8 right over here, and then we have a bunch of extras, washers, a bunch of extra washers, so we have the small gasket right over here. And since this is an H pipe, so this one goes here, and I will be using these extra washers to hold these nuts and bolts. We're going to reuse the nut and the bolt that came with the catalytic converter, and yeah. Oh my god, this is a long day. This is like the third time I'm getting rained on, so we got the front pipes in. That's nice. Let's get this. It's amazing. All right, so after 4-ish hours of, you know, replacing my current exhaust system into this beautiful, beautiful HKS Hi-Power catback exhaust for this 370Z, I actually appreciate the build quality of, you know, HKS. Like, at first I was kind of concerned about how the weld works, but it's actually beautiful. Oh my god, that's humongous. Oh goodness. I've only installed 2 catback exhausts in my entire life by myself. I mean, with a few help, but you know, I would say that this is 4.5 out of 5. It didn't come with instructions, like, okay, so I had to figure it out by myself. And I didn't really consult anything from YouTube or online, so I just kind of figured it out by myself. And it actually came with HKS emblem, so I don't know if I'm going to install this outside. I'm not really that type of guy that would put this on there, but at the same time, it's a legit HKS emblem, and I'm like, it says 1,500 yen. I'm gonna do a conversion later on how much I could probably sell this. I don't know. This is actually not done yet because I forgot the tips. Since it's a little windy out there, I'm just gonna put you inside, but these are the tips. They're humongous. I actually thought that they would be like 3, but this is like... anticlimactic. I thought it was gonna be like wow, but I love it. I actually love how subtle, how there's like a low growl, and I'm in love. This is, I know it's windy, it's ruining the audio. Oh my god, it's so full. Okay, I don't know how to explain this. I'm really bad at explaining, but I don't hear the trumpet anymore, but it's a little throaty, but full. You know what I'm saying? So this is the in-cabin audio. I'm gonna point the microphone away from the camera so it's pointing to the rear, and I'm gonna set you up down. Actually feels like a different car now. Like, it's not obnoxiously loud. I mean, muffler delete, yeah, it opened it up like really loud, like you can hear it, the VQ trumpet. But this one, it's so low key. I'm kind of excited to like open it up around 4,000 RPM, but I'm gonna be doing a review next time. But so far, I hope you guys like the installation video, and I'm so sorry that it's so windy. If you like this video, guys, hit the thumbs up, and if you like 370Z content and, you know, from time to time cross-track content as well, go down, hit subscribe button and notification bell when you have the time. I mean, it's free, it'll help the channel. I've been really good with constantly uploading, and I hope you find it very entertaining. So until the next episode, guys, take it easy, folks.